Welcome to the Critical Thinking Unit. My name is Jay Pereira. As a management consultant to one of the largest banks in Australia, ANZ Banking Group, I would like to have you focus on the timely matter of importance in personality traits of an effective leader. More specifically, I would try to argue the opinion that the most important requirement for an effective leader is to have a personality that is both enthusiastic and socially confident. But before I continue, I would like to tell you a little bit about ANZ. ANZ stands for Australia and New Zealand Banking Group Limited, and according to IB's World as of 2017, ANZ had been ranked number 7 out of the top 2,000 companies in Australia. And according to their website, they are now one of the top 5 largest banks in Australia, with market capitalisation of 93.4 billion Australian dollars and total assets of 896.5 billion Australian dollars as at 31st of March 2017. Even with the substantial success, lately the company seems to be having issues in their business culture and management. The current culture that exists within the bank that is so very traditional does not allow the bank to grow beyond their current scope. With the recent innovations and advances in technology, the management of ANZ is looking to explore different methodologies that can improve its culture, hence increasing growth and productivity of the business. One of the well-known standpoints in today's business world is the belief that an effective leader has to be outgoing and enthusiastic. However, this is not necessarily the case. Being enthusiastic and outgoing with a high level of social confidence at most can only be seen as one of the assets for leadership. A recent study done by Timothy Judge and the others in 2002 showed that there is a validity coefficient of only 0.31 between extroversion and leader effectiveness. In other words, there is little correlation between outgoing personality of a leader and their effectiveness of their leadership. In the Western culture, extroverted leaders are more appreciated for their confidence and open personalities. However, there is ample evidence that introverted leaders provide some of the best leaderships the world has ever seen. Case in point, Albert Einstein, Bill Gates, Sir Isaac Newton, Elon Musk, Steve Wozniak, Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, Meryl Streep, Hillary Clinton, and Barack Obama, and the list goes on. According to an article published in Journal of Management Development by Tina Hotala in 2006, a study conducted to evaluate the relationship between personality and transformational leadership found that extroverted types tend to give themselves higher scores than the reflective introverted types. Extroverts tend to be louder and quicker to react than introverts, who embrace solitude and stay calmer in order to think clearly to find solutions that works best. These findings are supported by several other studies mentioned here. Another article published in the International Journal of Productivity and Management showcases that high emotional intelligence is the defining factor of an effective leadership. They established that current literature validates leaders with higher levels of emotional intelligence that tend to be more introverted. By assimilating introverted leaders in the management, the business itself will gain the ability to receive meaningful insights and different perspectives that may be easily overlooked by others. Introverts are excellent towards pressured situations, and their focus on depth over breadth will help the business address the existing problems and improve operations. Therefore, it is recommended that ANZ should be looking into transforming its leadership to showcase a balance between extroverted and introverted leadership in their management. With agreeable and open attitude the extroverted leaders bring, and think first, talk later approach that introverted leaders bring will create a harmonious balance in the organization that contribute to its growth and success of the business, and a huge positive transformation in its existing culture.